Na salon, we get but 53% of pikin dem wey dey between the age of 0 to 19 years according to statistics salon, wey mean say dem for dey under control and not for do anything with dem without dem parents or somebody wey dey look after dem in permission. Before the civil war na salon, pikin dem no bin get anything for do or say pertain dem wey get for do with politics, social and other thing dem, even though rebel dem be use dem as soldier dem for do the plenty bad thing dem like for hold gun and kill, rape and cut hand. The Children's Forum Network na the advocacy body wey be help the TRC for get pikin dem experience dem during the war. The TRC be end up for recommend say the Ministry of Social Welfare, Gender and Children's Affairs for provide facility dem wey go make the Children's Forum Network dey all sign a salon with more attention to the north, east and the southern part of the country. From that time day to now, wetin dey happen between the CFN and the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs now for see say dem address the plenty challenge wey pikin dem still dey face na salon.
We dey under the supervision of the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs because of the division of the ministries. So we dey work in line with the ministries and programs and for CC the interest and affairs of pikin dem we take into consideration.
Okay, so una advocacy organization.
Yes.
What specifically una the advocates for regards pikin dem?
Well, we dey advocate for the rights of pikin dem for CC they get an environment where in they go feel safe and they go able for achieve their full potential.
How una dey do this work with the Ministry of Children's Affairs where they supervise una?
Well, we can do through policies them way they can try for make laws because we dey serve as intermediary with the government and the ministry. So whenever things then come up about speaking business, we can tend for give the voice of the pikin them for make sure see reach the government and the big people them.
We support CFN through training, and we support to the link CFN with partners as well. Then I would be playing for tell you say CFN where you see so CFN and the government constrain. Government we say we can involve now funding fund we before we get money on you, so we can link CFN with partners so partners can train them. Government self can organize program for them. That's them Day of the African Child, them International Day of the Grandchild. We call them on board. Then they can tell what and think about them this year, their own experience, and also doing them this year or doing their own AGM. CFN you want to call AGM. CFN can go, government can call them on board. Una picking all over the country. Una tell you what's in the affects and you will position paper. That position paper then government can use for draft policies, for draft laws, so that it will reflect picking a own view.
How the relationship between the CFN and the ministry don't affect the life of the ordinary pikin dem wey dem dey serve?
Well, with it try small, it don't they help because we don't see a lot of awareness raising don't they towards especially teenage pregnancy, child sexual abuse and all them things that they would try best for make sure to raise awareness as a child advocacy. We raise awareness to company colleagues them and make sure to tell them the rights, the laws them way for protect them and make sure say they know who side for go in case anything happen to them.
How the ministry can come in for help now?
Well, they can come in for supervisory, give them advice where needed, for make sure say we be in the right path in terms of formulation of for policies, implementation of programs. So then can come in, give their own help in advice or whatever form possible.
So what about financial support? Can get some from the ministry?
Yes, we can get some, although it's not easy, but they can support we financially and the ministry and to other partners them as well.
With all this, it clear say pikin dem na salon still dey face challenge dem with thing dem wey get for do with early marriage, rape and other abuse dem wey pikin dem can suffer from. How this go change?
The ministry then they coordinate all child protection activities in the country. Child marriage, child labor, this is not criminal offense. When they count and to we, the first thing we do is we make sure to report at the nearest FSU police for investigate because it's not criminal offense. Nobody know for give pikin to marry, nobody know for give pikin work where go disturbing education and well-being. So we refer to the police go investigate. But we also get other facilities like for take the pikin put in an interim care center, because most time child married, if you left the pikin at that home day, you go see them hide with am for compromise the case, because the pikin no dey, evidence no dey. In child level na the same thing. So we say go tell them pikin there, we put in an interim care center, we dey conduct counseling and other services and legal service. We link up with legal aid board, and if you dey go court, we go also provide information to the court as well.
If na true say pikin dem na the future leader dem, people dey hope for see government put more strength for make this future bright for pikin dem, with support from MRCG and ATJLF. For Gla TV Online Daily Salon Issues, me na Aisha Kamara dey report.